Alright, ladies and gentlemen, got a little bit of breaking news coming out. So we've got 8 states ending federally enhanced unemployment benefits Saturday, reducing the weekly amount that people claiming unemployment benefits receive by $300. Yeah, that's going to piss off a lot of the people who've been like, I'm not going to go work, I'm just going to sit here and collect a check because Joe Biden said I could. The states Alabama, Idaho, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Dakota, West Virginia, and Wyoming join Alaska, Iowa, Mississippi, and Missouri, which have already eliminated the enhancement. The additional aid was part of the American Rescue Plan passed by Congress in March to help people with the economic damage caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Overall, 25 states have indicated they will curtail the benefit before it is set to expire on September 6th. All of the states are led by Republican governors who have argued it is contributing to a labor shortage that is making it difficult for companies to hire workers to fill some 9 million open positions. The curtailment of the benefit will affect roughly 4 million people, HuffPost reported. My decision is based on a fundamental conservative principle. We do not want people on unemployment, Idaho Governor Brad Little said in May when he announced the change. We want people working. A strong economy cannot exist without workers returning to a job. Idaho has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country at 3.1%. According to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, the average weekly pre-pandemic unemployment benefit was about $387, ranging from $215 in Mississippi to $550 in Massachusetts. Economists differ on how much the added unemployment benefit has factored into the labor shortage being seen across many industries. Fear of COVID-19, difficulty finding childcare, and low wages are all reasons cited for the fact that so many people are staying out of the labor force. There is also the fact that about 28.6 million baby boomers chose to retire last year, 3.2 million more than in 2019. Yeah, this is just so bullshit. Fear of COVID. Bullshit. Look at the stats. The stats show that the virus is survivable. There's a vaccine. Stop it. Also, I'm not going to advocate for anyone to take that fucking untrustworthy thing. I'm sure as hell not to. But if you want to, go right ahead. I don't care. But I'm not going to go ahead and say go do it. I say not to do it. But if you want to, go ahead. I will personally wait until either COVID becomes dangerous or the vaccine becomes safe, but of which COVID's not probably going to become more dangerous unless they make it, so I'll be fine. The strong performance of the stock market along with record levels of homeowner equity has helped personal income grow significantly over the past year, which also may be a factor. Excuse me? Alright, so for those of you who don't know, here's what home equity is, here's some key takeaways from that, and then we have how home equity works. So what they're trying to say here, I believe, that because of the crap that's been happening with housing as of late, this is why people are choosing to not work. Economists differ on how much the added unemployment benefit is factored into the labor shortage. It's factored most of it, sorry. Strong performance of the stock market? Most people aren't investing in the stock market, you dipshits. Really, I'm talking way out of my level here, and I'm not going to have trouble admitting that whatsoever, so any actual economists who understand the bullshit they're trying to throw at our face while trying to act like the unemployment benefits aren't doing anything is quite interesting. They're trying to put that on a low level, and it's really high because they're trying to get people used to the universal basic income, so if any real economists want to tackle how this works, I would totally love for that explanation. And then the reason given for the ending of the enhanced unemployment payments is that it is causing workers to stay on the unemployment rolls rather than accept work at lower pay. Now, the way that they're framing this is trying to make it like the companies want to pay you. Like some of them are like that, but most of these places are actually trying to get people to come in by offering them like more shit now, and there's these crazy incentives going on, and it's actually a decent time for a lot of people to go and work to an extent, because everyone's trying to get people back in. And even then, you're still going to have the fear-mongering over COVID that's going to keep people from doing the right thing. They're going to constantly make excuses. The reason given for the ending of the enhanced unemployment payments is that it is causing workers to stay on the unemployment rolls rather than accept work at lower pay, says Joel Naroff, president at Naroff Economics. To the extent that is true, and the level is hotly debated, then workers who actually couldn't get jobs will be getting lower benefits, while those workers who take jobs will also see their income fall as they are being forced to take lower paying jobs. The result is that income growth will slow and may turn negative for a while. That will translate into lower retail sales, but mostly on the part of lower income households who will bear the burden of the benefit cutbacks. The workers who couldn't actually get jobs, why would they be worrying? Why would they be worrying? There's a labor shortage. Who's denying these people jobs? How are they not able to get jobs when there is a labor shortage? And workers who couldn't actually get jobs, they're not workers if they can't get jobs. And if there's a labor shortage, there's plenty of work out there. And there was beforehand anyway. There is for most of these people who are on benefits. Unless you have absolute crazy disabilities going on in your life, there's pretty much no reason for a lot of people to be on benefits. There's certain things that people use as excuses to jump on benefits all the time, and it's quite annoying to watch it happen, especially people who have absolutely nothing going on with their lives. And you can tell that that's what's going on. Splurging all their unemployment, and it drives everything up. What we should do is unemployment benefits are one of the biggest burdens on the taxpayer, on the average citizen that you can think of, even outside of taxes, because it causes all sorts of crap to rise in price and affects how the cost of everything works and how the dollar flows. Because we're constantly guaranteeing and printing off money for people who aren't going to do what they need to do with it in the first place. So what we need to do is kill the idea of minimum wage and allow companies to make whatever wage they want so that we have competition actually happen. Now people will see that happen and go, wait a minute, you mean like whatever they want? Like they can even make it a penny or for free? It's like, yeah, if they want to do that, they can go ahead and try. But guess what? The jobs that pay more will pull more people in. Because there's plenty of jobs where someone's being paid $10-15 an hour just to flip a burger. Those positions do not need to be making that amount of money. Not in California either, because guess what? That's happened because you've risen the minimum wage high so many damn times and raised so many other things and tried to guarantee so many benefits. You've inflated your own state's economy. It's why your cost of living is so damn high and why you need to actually make $15 an hour in that state. But raising your minimum wage to that's not going to fix it. It's going to make it worse, to where in 10 years, you're going to have to raise the minimum wage to 30, and then that'll continue because you keep not realizing what the real fucking problem is. You cannot just constantly raise shit and not expect inflation to catch up, because it always does. And it has forever, and it's only getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. They're all trying to detract from the fact that it's the unemployment benefits. They're all trying to detract from it, but we know that it is. We know that it is. It's a huge factor, and some of the other factors they want to list have absolutely nothing or very little to do with it whatsoever. Now, admittedly, this guy says he does not know the scope of the reductions, but it is likely that a very high percentage of the reduced benefits and lower wages of low-income households will turn into lowered spending. When we get the income numbers, we can see the government transfer reductions, and that will provide a measure of the loss of income and spending. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, a law firm and a legal services organization in Indiana jointly filed suit to stop Governor Eric Holcomb from ending the extended benefits on Saturday. And then here's a quote for that, praising its globalist ideal. These benefits have provided life-saving and crucial assistance to many Hoosiers during the pandemic, my God. John Larimore, executive director of Indiana Legal Services, said in a statement according to the Associated Press, blah. The legislature passed a law creating a right to these benefits, and we're asking Holcomb to follow the law. Don't talk about creating rights when you've taken away so many this past fucking year and a half. Get off my ass. Year and a half. Year and a goddamn half of this bullshit. And you want to talk about the legislator passed a law creating a right. You don't care about fucking rights when it comes to this shit. This is ridiculous. This whole article's a detraction away from what's going on. They're trying to make the states look bad. That's what this shit is. All the states are the assholes. It's the states. It's the damn states. It's the state. What the hell? Yeah, battle of the inflation bulls. Jesus Christ. They're even trying to make stupid puns on this shit. Yeah, no. Oh man, I challenge you to tell me why socialist ideas are going to make this country better when everyone from socialist countries always leaves to come here, and yet here we are. The globalists got to do this, so we crash the dollar, and then everybody will be on universal basic income, and no work will actually be done, and it's not going to go well. Well, shit. Can't believe it. I'm surprised that 8 states are jumping on this already, and there's more. I mean, literally overall 25 states have indicated they will curtail the benefits. So that's 8 more that they've just announced. So half the country is set to curtail the benefit before it is set to expire on September 6th. And then, of course, they have to point this out. They wouldn't say that about what the Democrats have done to their states. No, 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 no. They kept trying to make Newsom look good. Now they're trying to slam on Holcomb too. Yeah, fuck. I only clicked on this because this is the first fucking thing I saw, and I was like, I might as well just read what the fuck it has to say just to see the bullshit, and yep. Black-owned businesses to support right now. Yeah, see how cucky this shit is? Oh my lord. Racist fucks. If you ever said that about white-owned or anything owned, that is so bullshit. I'm sick and tired of the blatant racism too. Anyway, thought I'd bring that news to y'all. Hope you have a fantastic day. Stay joyful, stay humorous during these dark times. And remember, most importantly, stay clown peeled. And don't let minimum wage hit $4,500 an hour. Don't let it happen. We'll be like Venezuela. Don't let it happen. It's coming. Maduro's gonna go from zero to hero here. You know what I mean?